Okay, if you log into your Gmail, you should see up at the very top there's a link for documents. Okay, that's tied into Google Docs, so everybody has access to that. And what I want you to do on there is to go to Create New, and I want you to create a new drawing. What the problem happens to be. All right, so what you guys will do is you'll open these drawings. Okay, up in this top part, there's a box here. You can just enter whatever name that you want for it. And so if it happens to be whatever problem number or whatever, you can just type that into this box. Okay, what you're going to do on this is you're just going to sketch your axes. Okay. And then you're going to plot your graph in there too. So the graph that we did had a vertex at -1, 2. So again, if you just sketch, here's -1, and then again just make your markings. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's a sketch. Okay. And you're looking at -1, 2. And if you plot your other point, 0, -1. So if you plot where your other points will intersect, so here's our other point, 0, -1, and then -2, -1. So if you have all the markings down, that's all you really need, because here's our vertex at -1, 2. Make sure it passes through the point that you see as the other point right here. Okay, and then complete it from this other one as well. So again, about right here is where my line should pass through. So I'm just going to include that down here. Okay, and so this would be your sketch. That's all you would need. If you wanted to be fancier, you could change the colors or thickness of the line by using any of the other features. Okay, and I do want you to label these. So you're also going to label your point. Okay, and so we have the vertex is -1, 2. Thing for the other points that you have labeled. So 0, -1. And then finally -2, -1. So enter will finish it. Okay, so once you label your points and your vertex, you're done with your graph. Okay, and so now what you would need to do in order to save this is the following. So first of all, it is saved in, it should save as you're going through it. Okay, what you're going to want to do is you're going to publish this to the web. Okay, what that allows it to do is it gives it a URL. Okay, it gives it a location on the internet. So this picture now will have a URL associated with it. Okay, and so all you need to do at that point is just copy this code that it says. Okay, and that's the code that you will insert into your quiz. Okay, now the way that you insert this into your quiz, I'll show you here in just a moment. Okay, so let's say you wanted to submit that as your quiz into your answer. All you need to do is hit this little button that says toggle HTML. And what that does is it allows you to enter web coding instead of just the text and stuff. So if you paste your code directly into that and then click back to the normal view, you should be able to see the graph appear in your answer. Okay, this toggle HTML. Okay, and then you paste that code in, and then you can submit it. Again, these aren't going to be graded until I take a look at them, so it's not going to give you direct feedback or instant feedback on it. There's one last thing that you need to do back here on the image itself, and that is up here in this button where it says, right next to the name, it says private to only me. What I want you to change that to, so click on that button, and work to change this private setting, and then click anyone with the link. Okay, so click on anyone with the link can view this, and then hit save. And so now that will be available to me to see it when I pull up your answers. And then I can just grade it directly on the site itself, and you'll get your feedback after I grade that.